Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Enshrouded. Finally, a proper survival game to do a series on. It's been a while on my channel, I admit. I haven't done a proper survival series in too long. It's been too long, frankly. Let's just go with that. So let's create a character here in Enshrouded and jump into the game. For those of you that saw the stream with the Chaos crew recently, then obviously you're very familiar with this. But for those of you, and I know there's plenty of you that don't watch the Chaos crew streams, and that's absolutely fine. But let me bring Enshrouded to you guys, especially, is this is an important game, dudes. This is an important game that's just come out here, and it's in early access, so we're only going to see it grow and get better and better as time goes on. So let's see if we can create a character. Obviously, you can see here that the selection is actually reasonably limited, actually. You've got fixed faces, body types, stuff like that. There isn't the sliders and stuff. I'm going to go with the Geralt of Rivia look, I think. Yeah, that looks awesome. The grey hair. I'm quite happy with that, actually. The beard. Oh, yes. Yes, dudes. That is the moustache beard combo that we all want in the world. We all wish we could pull that off. Should we go black and brown? Yeah, different coloured beard. Not grey yet, like the hair. Right? Yeah. I like that one. Sounds like Gandalf. Let's do it. Character 2. I'm going to call this guy my classic go-to, Reginald. I do it with an A, Reginald. The original. I do it with a U when Reginald is taken in an MMO, you know. But there we go. Our old, seasoned warrior is ready. Let's go.
Long ago, a wanderer brought an enthralling gift to the people of Embervale. The elixir. It was a cure, a blessing, a weapon. Once concealed by the ancients, its might had been set free. With it came power, mistrust, and a longing for more. Humanity dug the elixir wells, ripping apart the land and each other to quench their thirst. Elixir and blood, a drop for a drop. But from the depths of the wells, an unforeseen curse crept into Embervale. The Shroud, a ruinous fog which sought only to spread and devour. Facing their downfall, ancients and humans united to forge the Flameborn. Now, your time has come. Awake.
Here we go. So we are Flameborn. We're not Dragonborn. We are not slain Viking warriors. We are not some random dude on a road with a note. We are Flameborn. We are here to do a job, it would appear. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna move myself over here. I'm gonna see where the face goes. I may move it all over this episode to make sure that I get the right place with the UI and stuff, because stuff comes up as you progress. So my face may move around. Here we go. We're in the Cinder vault. We must commune with the flame. You've slumbered for too long, Flameborn. The realm of Embervale has fallen, consumed by Shroud. Now the enduring flame calls for you. Find a place in the ruined world and construct a flame altar to create a shelter from the dark. From the dark, they say. All right, fair enough. We shall proceed henceforth. Here we go. Well, this is it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Enshrouded and the world of... I'll read that in a second, because let's just soak this view in a second here. The devs know how to make an impact, don't they? I tell you, this beautiful world awaits us. We must explore, conquer, build, harvest. this whole place. And I can't wait to get started. Alright, let's move on. A vast world awaits you, filled with secrets and peril. Press I and navigate the map to track your discoveries. No way you would press I when the map is clearly M. There we go, a little idea of how big the map is. There you go. That is... Oh, hello, cheeky. That is the borders of the world. We are on the border of the world there. And we're just that small little nugget. We're just that small little nugget of map. Give you an idea of the scale of this place. On the flame and its murmurs, pure light engulfs the knowledge of the ancient breed, protect it in a flaming core. Wisdom far beyond my own imagination. I could stare into the fire for hours seeking answers, I whisper, but I hear none. Despite possessing a voice, it only speaks to those born from the flame. A shame, as I believe we could have quite enlightened conversation, says Balthazar. Balthazar, I hope that's not Balthazar. I assume it is, because it's his book right next to him, but yeah, that would be a shame, dude. That's a fairly big drop. Now, there is full damage in this game. Do not jump off the cliff. It will kill you. For those of you that are curious, it will kill you, yes. So as I played the demo of this game, and also as we live streamed it very recently with the Chaos Crew, like I said, I'm quite familiar with the early parts of the game here. So this is all destructible. Destroy it all. And obviously, torch here is not a great weapon, and I've almost killed it. I almost killed it already, but there we go. Let's move on, shall we? Oh, there's another one here anyway, so there we go. We're all good. We will have another torch when this one expires. Torches do burn out. Yeah, we've got to work our way through these little caverns here. Now then. There goes that torch. Hey, we got some bombs, because we're going to be throwing a bomb at that. As that is a destructible wall we can jump through. And we got a chest here, and there is a lovely little hatchet there. That's a lovely little weapon that's we're going to be using. Ode to pike mead, gather around, we are drinking. An ode to the queen once young, 3 babes on her arm, cup filled to the brim, thinking out loud she sung. Rather mead in my cup, or my cup filled with rum, drink too much, rather be done. Can't only have some, so share some around, drink too much, rather drink one. Rather mead in my head, and my head on the run, than my head on a pike with none. Get the rum, and the mead, get the mead, in the cup, get the cup, to your head, drink up. I like that, that was fun. Ah, shit. And boom, there we go. So I do like the movement of characters in this game is fluid, it's fast, it you know, it takes no prisoners. It's lovely. Got to check every corners, dudes. Got to check those corners, yeah? So yeah, you got roll. You got on sprint. He can jump really well. You know, that's like Olympic level freaking high jumping. That is just boing. Nobody can jump that high. No, certainly not somebody who's just come out of a freaking sarcophagus after God knows how many years. You are going to be stiff, my friend. You're going to need to do some stretching, you know, maybe a few yoga poses to loosen up the muscles. You can't just be doing jumping like that. Lunacy. Right, you can destroy these walls, but I don't think there's much behind any of them, apart from the ones that I just showed you. No doubt. Press tab to lock onto your foes. Oh yeah, we've got foes. But I'm not worried about those. These things here explode, right? So, yeah, they get you all shrouded. They knock your timer down. So we're in Shroud right now. And so you might notice at the top. And here we go. My face is in the way again, look. Because it's in the way of the journal. You might notice at the top is a yellow bar that says, you are enshrouded. And if that depletes, then we die, basically. We get 5 minutes in the shroud by default. And then we can extend that with upgrades and stuff. I don't generally lock onto enemies, and then the game is like, lock onto enemies and take them down, and I'm like, eh. I find it a little restrictive, my personal playstyle, but others may prefer to do the lock-on thing. So yeah, that's combat. I mean, those are the basic bitch enemies. They ain't going to be putting up much of a fight anyway, but that's combat in a nutshell. It's very point and click. You spam attack, spam. There's blocking right, and you dodge and stuff. But you know, it's fine. The combat is simple enough, yet strangely in depth when you get later in the game. All right, if you fall, you will rise again at your last return beacon. So this is a return beacon. You'll find these throughout the map, especially outside like difficult areas and set pieces and stuff like that. So here we are. Welcome. So this is Longkeep here. The Longkeep is just covered in rubble. So it would be nice if you could restore this. I think it would be really cool if you could restore this, but I mean, there's just so much rubble in the way, and you can't remove it. I know you might be able to once you get the pickaxe, actually, because there is terrain deformation. Deformation, is that the right word? Deformation. Deformation, I think, is like, yeah, it's something in a legal battle, isn't it? Yes, you get a pickaxe. I need string. Now, this is going to be a reoccurring thing. All right, this freaking resource here, string. You're going to be hearing me curse its name throughout this series. Oh my god, it is awful. It is the single worst thing in the history of games. String. There you go, we've got some string. But, you need so much of it, and there's so little of it about. We will figure it out, though. Don't worry. Maybe we just go smashy through everything here. Old weapons, old beds, bones and skeletons, and that's metal. I'm not sure my axe is going to defeat it, to be honest. Hello. Ah, look at you, you secret little cheeky room. I will take that healing potion. Thank you very much. That is beautiful. That's lovely. Okay. That's metal as well, I think. Oh, did we get them? No. Okay. So you can get scrap metal, and my bars are a mess already, look, because it just fills them up, like, randomly. So generally what I like to do is put my consumables on my alternate bar and everything else on this one. 3 torches. And then resources, and got some spores and stuff as well. So that's good. Okay. So I think it was 3 string for a pickaxe. Oh, no, I got the string. It's 2 more twigs. I need 2 more twigs. And then we shall have a pickaxe, maybe. I may need to actually, a rat! I got him. Fine. Everything's fine. You're like, why are you panicking, Spanj? It's a rat. What's your problem? Oh, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know what these vermin are capable of, all right? So, yeah, Jesus, they double attack like that. They're absolute beasts. Look at them. Out of nowhere, that little monster comes out and just smacks me. Right. So, yeah, chopping trees. Just freaking swing until it goes down. But don't worry, you can't get Valheimed in this game. Although, clearly, it takes a little while. The tree will just despawn and you'll get all the logs and stuff like that. There you go. There we go. Okay, so I do need some twigs. And generally for twigs, I think we need to find some bushes. Some shrubberies. And there's some down here. Something over there is getting absolutely beaten up. Alright, so here we go. We get some plant fiber from these. We should get some twigs. There's the twigs. B, craft the pickaxe. There it is. This inventory management is a serious and genuine thing in this game as well. So we'll have to deal with that a lot. And then this is a well. And you'll never guess what we get from wells. If you're struggling with that particular concept, then you may need to seek help. Okay. We get some water. And this is a consumable as well and is really useful for stamina recharge and stuff like that. So if you find yourself low on stamina, have a drink. There we go. Simple as that. Beautiful. Right, so the rubble then, you can remove it. Look at that. Oh, but it does also properly deform the terrain. If you remove it on top of... Oh, there you go, look. It may actually be possible in a crazy, crazy world, if one is so inclined, to restore Longkeep. That's quite a mission. That is quite a mission. You will have to remove all of the rubble. Here we go, here's another chestlet. You'll have to remove all the rubble, rebuild all the foundations. Because, I mean, rubble is pretty much useless, I think. I don't think you can do anything with it. It's not like you can turn it into stone or anything like that. Alright, here we go. Read. Finally, a break from the tedious work. My bones are sore, but the warmth of a fire, a little shelter, and some sleep should allow me to become well rested. Food is getting scarce. I hear they're planning an expedition. Thankfully, I hid some rations below my bed. They will make for a nice meal when cooked over a fire. Do you mean the rations that were just here? So, with metal now, that's a metal bed, right? The pickaxe, short work. Short work of it. Yeah, okay, so I've got some lean meat. Alright, we will go and actually set up a base soon, because you could spend all day ravaging this, but let me just show. So that's grilled lean meat, isn't it? Yeah, so we can eat that now. But we've got meat and we've got mushrooms here. And to cook, you have to, I don't know how this fire is still alight, but select the food you want to cook and then click to hold it over. So kind of like in Valheim, but you put a cooking rack over in Valheim and then you have to take it off the rack before it turns into charcoal. When it sizzles, it's done. You take it off the fire. If you leave it on the fire for too long and you overcook it, it turns into tar. There we go. So I just got tar, which actually is actually a resource. So, you know, there we go. Okay. So I've eaten a mushroom. I'll eat some meat as well. The grilled meat. Yeah, it's all stacked there. Okay, so we're fine. So we've got 3 food types right now. Like, we're rocking right now. Stamina and health-wise, we are good. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Getting more water. Everything's fine. We're getting more water. I thought this was wood I could pick up. It is. Thank you. Alright, so there's a bit of shroud here. Let's go check it out. Bit of shroud. You know there's going to be like treasure and danger in the shroud, right? More water and bandages and stuff like that. It gives you a fairly good, decent supply of stuff here at Longhouse or whatever it is. Yeah, look here. Look. You know what? Roll your way. So this guy is much tougher. Straight away, much tougher. But that plant there, I'm just going to blow up. I'm not going to get extra shrouded for that. There we go. Like you see the rubble reform there? That was weird, wasn't it? Some more water and a chest. Wood arrows. Yep, I'll take those. Some plant fiber. Oh, plant fiber. Plant fiber is like freaking gold on this game. Honestly. So yeah, plant fiber is what you make string out of, okay? And when you're playing, especially if you're playing multiplayer with friends, in this starting area, there is a very limited amount of plant fiber available. It's very limited, and it becomes a bit fraught because you need string for everything. Oh, okay. Definitely sounds like there may be more than one here. All right, we got one. These guys are useless, though. They don't even... Oh, he was going to hit me, actually. I was going to say they don't even fight back. Look at them. Pathetic. But it's okay. Okay, so we got a falling to ruin. We held out hope, digging through the rubble. Our lips whispered prayers to the ancients. Always a watchful eye towards the horizon, even in this furthest corner of the world. The shroud threatens to engulf us and seal away any ray of hope. As the air grew thick with that cursed fog, we held on. As fires raged on the horizon, ash falling like snow on a howling pike. We pushed harder. May this home, long kept, usher us into the bright age. Ooh. Nope. You will die. Sorry. Now give me all your stuff. Thank you very much. No, not that. I don't want the book. I want the loot. I want the loot. So yeah, you can see all these like weird mushrooms and stuff on there. You can't harvest those. I think I'm not sure, actually. Yeah, there is a resource called Shrouded. And it's basically, it's trees within the shroud. But this is a dead tree. I suspect it's just going to be regular wood. Because it's not actually like a shroud tree or whatever, you know. So I'm going to try and chop it down. If it will frickin' let me. Holy crap, there we go. And that is just, yeah, regular wood. So the stumps and stuff do not count as shroud trees. Good to know, good to know. Dismantle. Old books, there we go. Dismantle. I don't know what I'm dismantling here, I gotta be honest. Just old books, apparently. Lots of old books. Okay, so you can use the old books for decoration. There's still more stuff in the shroud, I'm sure of it. Maybe not. I'm sure of it. But yeah, Shroud is where most of the resources you're going to need are going to be. When I say most, it's hard to say most, because it's like wood, plant, fiber, and stone. I mean, those are the resources you're most going to use, like, straight away, off the bat. But then in order to progress and get some of the other materials, you need to go into Shroud, I think is a more accurate way of saying it, okay? So, here we go. We've got some poor lammies here. I don't know how they died, but I'm going to definitely take their fur. That is useful. And we're going to be going around and grabbing all the bush. See bush, grab bush. All right, guys? That is the aim of the game. It is a very, very much a bush grabbing simulator. Okay. I have grabbed it. The sun is actually setting. We're going to be in darkness soon. I need to go and set up a base. So the game is telling me to go over there. Okay. Let's just go. I'll come back to Longhouse. There's like still stuff in there. It's crazy. There's still stuff there, but it's okay. All right, we've got a wolf. Hang on now. Ah, bitch. Nice little block there. Did I? All right, there we go. So yeah, we're okay. We're okay. Guess who's been killing all the lammies around here, huh? That guy. All right. So as you can see, you can carry a lot. You can carry a lot of stuff. It gives you a very reasonable inventory to start off with. It is not stingy at all. Not stingy at all. Right. So this little outbuilding here, I'm going to try and restore this, I think. I think it was like a really good idea, project to try and restore something. I think that one is, like, the whole thing over there is just, like, massive. I don't want to try and restore that. It's going to take forever. But that little outcrop, I think, would do well. So the objective here is to reach the plains. So we're just going to head over here real quick. This is where the game intends you to build your first base. And it is a good location. It's nice and flat, wide open, and surrounded in resources. It's lovely. Okay, so location reached, build the flame altar. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to do that in that little building over there. See if we can actually restore it. The sun is leaving us, guys. All right, so flame altars require stone. Because it's a voxel game, the terrain is deformable, as I already said, which means any stone or rock you come across can be picked up, which is also awesome. And there goes the light. Gone. The light is gone. Now we are alone. And there's another sheepy. Lots of animal fur for me then. Loot glows, guys. It glows, which is very useful. I think my little sparks lit that up. The loot glows. That's Shroud. Where's this building I wanted to restore? Here it is. I've lost it. I can't find it. Oh no. Everything's fine. Okay, so this isn't a bad area, actually. To be really honest, it's not too bad at all. It's reasonably flat. Okay, we get rid of that tree and stuff, and we can remove all this rubble, as we know. This can go. We just can't see while we do it. All right, so let's build the flame altar then. So this is essentially like, I don't know. It's like your base starter core in Empyrean, isn't it? That's what it is. That's what it is. And it needs to go on your bar. Okay, so let's put it on my second bar here. There we go. Okay. And you want to put it somewhere where you're going to be building. So you can see that orange square. That is your base. That's where you can build from, you know? So I don't want to build in that direction because it's lumpy, or that direction because it's lumpy. We want to build in that direction, ideally, because it's flat. So I'm actually going to place my flame core just outside of this structure. At the entrance to this structure, I think. I'm trying to plan right now, and it's not easy, but that, I think, is close as I can get to it where I want it to be, and I think it'll be fine right there. You're not alone. There are other survivors drowsing in nearby ancient vaults. Find them so they may aid in your journey. Go gently. One beckons nearby, just outside of the Shroud's grasp. All right, so yeah, we can upgrade the altar. So a bit like V Rising in this case, you know, the castle hearth. You can upgrade it with certain things. It doesn't need something to continue to run. So unlike V Rising, where you need to fill it with blood, this case is just upgrades, okay? Now, if you upgrade it, it increases the buildable area. You can strengthen the flame, which allows you to go into higher levels of Shroud. So there are different levels of Shroud. At the moment, we can go into blue Shroud. If we see red Shroud, we gotta leave it alone. And you can reset your skill points here as well, which I think costs runes. Yeah, test 10 runes. But as you could see, we did collect runes from enemies we killed, so you can get quite a lot of these fairly quickly. Wait. Okay, so we got quite a lot. We got mushrooms, berries, wolf meat. We've got quite a lot of consumables here, which is lovely. I'm going to need the building hammer here, and we're going to need a workbench. So workbench, craft, and that will need to go on there, which it did. So workbench is your first crafting bench, obviously. Oh, it's a bit lumpy here, isn't it, actually? Yeah, it'll be fine. We'll put it there for now. And this is where we can craft basically everything else. So the blocks and stuff, plant fiber roof blocks, gliders, storage boxes, so on and so forth. Hard single roof block. Damn, 5 tar. Oof. There's going to be a better source of tar somewhere other than just burning food. I tell you, don't do that. So rough stone block is probably what we're going to want to build our foundations out of. But I mean, the first task really is get rid of all this rubble and stuff like that. So try and clear this place up so that we can actually restore these walls. And I don't know, I've never done this before, if we can build off of these walls or whether we'll need to tear them down and rebuild them actually with the in-game stone, you know. But yeah, this is making reasonably quick work of this, isn't it? And there we go, we're out of stamina. So we bring this rubble down low enough, then we should be able to pave over it. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Rough stone block. We need to craft hundreds of these things, okay? When I first started this, I thought this was absolutely insane. But yeah, you build a bunch of stone blocks, okay? It doesn't matter. They just need to be in your inventory. They don't need to be accessible necessarily. Then you go to building hammer, tab, and you've got the stone blocks on the right-hand side. So you have more than one material, control and mouse wheel to select the material you want to build out of. And then you press and hold Alt, and it gives you the shape menu. And this is like desertion. So you're doing foundations, you go to 4 meter brick here, and you can slap foundations down everywhere. We'll need to move that workbench. But as you can see, I've only got 88 of 256 required to do that. And that's why you've got to build hundreds of those small stone blocks, because an individual stone block is this guy right here. That's 1 block. Okay, so you can see how many blocks are in that one bit of foundation we placed. It's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, this 4 meter stuff is just a quicker way of placing those individual blocks, which I'm very grateful for, to be honest, because if the devs had limited to just placing 1 block at a time, you know, like 7 days to die, I think it would drive us mad. You only have like proper builds done by really committed people, you know. But yeah, there's lots of rubble out of this. I don't know if we can use this rubble. I'm hoping we can, but we'll see. You should be able to like craft rubble into stone, I think. That would be good, but we got wood. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can do anything. It might come in handy later. But now though, we can make 3 string and a storage box. Here we go. One of the first things that we want to do is build a little storage box, and we'll probably have to move this later because it's going to be in a garbage location right now. But I'll put it near there, so it's near the workbench. And we can offload like stuff that we don't need right now. So we don't need runes, we don't need those, the tar, so on and so forth. Bones come in later, rubble and dirt come later, fur, metal scraps, old books, we're not going to need. So things that we might need is wood, stone, the building blocks if you're using them, consumables, that sort of thing. So you can keep those on while you're basically working away, I guess. And then we'll swap them out later into the box when we go on an adventure. We could do with a campfire. There we go. Just so we can... Where did that go? Did that not go? Oh, okay. I thought that was going to go on my bar, but clearly not. So put a campfire here. And we can cook on it. There we go. We're all set. We shall cook. Then we've got some more meat and stuff. When the sun rises, we can go out, continue our little adventures. Now, I would say that what we probably want before anything right now is some kind of clothing. So we can make rags. It requires 3 string, so 1, 2, 3. So make rags. And I would say we're gonna make a club, but we've got this hatchet, which is actually pretty good. So I don't think we'll need it. Go to character, select the body slot, and equip the rags. So you can also equip long range attack, so it doesn't take up a slot. Shield, so it doesn't take up a slot on your bar. And later on we can get grappling hooks and gliders and stuff like that as well. So let's see if we can make a bow. Because being ranged is useful. Look at that. More string required. Yeah, there we go. So much string is required. And then we need lots of twigs for arrows. Now we did pick up some arrows. And what we're going to do is we're going to equip that in our long range slot. And what you'll see that is it becomes Q. It becomes Q. You can Q and that will aim. Just Q and it automatically aims and stuff. So you don't need to have, where is it? The bow on your toolbar. It means you have a spare slot for something else, like, you know, axe or whatever, another weapon. So that's useful. I like that. Let's see if we can craft a shield. Shields. Let me guess. String. Spanj, why don't you just turn all your plant fiber into string? Because you need plant fiber as well. Annoyingly. So yeah, shield can go in there. And that means, again, you don't need to put it on your bar. And that means whenever you've got a one-handed weapon or tool, you're automatically holding a shield. Nice, right? Very nice. So there's really nice features in this game. One thing that's being heavily requested from players at the moment is proximity crafting. This game at the moment, at the point of this video, does not have proximity crafting, and it sucks. So hopefully, with enough pressure on the devs and stuff, dismantle. We dismantled a rock. That was quick, wasn't it? With enough pressure on the devs and stuff, they will hopefully be able to add proximity crafting in an update soon. But honestly, I don't know. I don't know if they will. It's a situation. I think you know, we've all been very sort of not spoiled or something like that, but we've been shown the light, you know, with proximity crafting. Like, why is it not in games anymore? Why is it not just an automatic feature of all crafting and survival games now? It's an insult, is what it is. So rightly so, people are a little bit upset with it. So hopefully we'll see that, but for now, yeah, no proximity crafting, guys, which does slow things down. You have to go in and out of boxes a lot, and you can't label boxes either, and you can't, like, auto dump or anything like that. So yeah, a lot of the old kind of fiddly bits of your classic survival games are still here, and they really shouldn't be at this day and age. They really shouldn't be. So let's just make a bunch of these rough stone blocks here. There we go. We made a huge number of them there, and we can make more foundations now. We have oh yeah, we can just pick it up. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. We just pick it up like that. All right, so we can restore this house. It looks like it does remove the rubble. There you go. We're out of blocks already. Just to give you an idea of how many blocks you're going to need. A lot. We're out of rubble, but that's fine. So I'll do the foundations out of stone. Yeah, I'll probably do the walls and the roof and stuff out of wood. Now this is interesting. See that gap there? I wonder if what we can do. Yeah, we don't need the foundations, but we can select a smaller block. 2M. I still don't have enough stone for that. Wow. Yeah, okay, fair enough. But yes, we can select a smaller block there and fill that gap in, and hopefully that will enable us to then build the wall, which is snapping currently to the foundation, so I can't test that theory. But I think it will work. Yeah, look, it does go in, look, and it clips. It clips beautifully. The building in this game is phenomenal. It's really, really good. Okay, so sun is up. Let's go on a little adventure. We could go out at night. But as you can see, it's very difficult to see. You can't see much at all. Did we get some twigs? We did, not many, but let's make some more arrows here. I got some extra mushrooms and stuff on me. Wood arrows. Wood arrows. There we go. We can craft one set of wood arrows. So wood arrows obviously is the weakest of the arrow family, but 17 arrows there. I just walked over the fire, but I'm fine. I am Flameborn after all. Fire does not affect me. No. So we got a little bit more exploring to do around Longkeep here. There's still some stuff in Longkeep I think we missed as well. But let's concentrate on outside Longkeep today. In this moment, in this now, in this here. And we're going to be continuing to pick up rocks and twigs and leaves and plant fiber and stuff like that. But there's a couple of shrouded areas here as well that we need to go into. So let's check them out. Yeah, I'm going to get so distracted by squirrels all the way around here, but let's move on. Because picking rocks and chopping trees, I can do off camera for you. I don't need you guys to sit there and watch me chopping 1,000 trees or mining 1,000 stone. All right, so let's get on with the interesting stuff, shall we? Okay, so yeah, like I said, this is where the game would have had us set up our base. See these blueberry bushes? Pick these up, right? Pick these up, absolutely get purple berries. And purple berries are like the most elite food early on. It sounds stupid, doesn't it? But they heal you, okay? And they heal over time as well, so you can restore your entire freaking health bar with a single berry. It's crazy. Anyway. So we'll pick that up, lots of plant fiber. In solo, it does seem that actually there's a lot more plant fiber available to you than if you were playing co-op. In co-op, you know, between a team of, say, 4 of you, you'll go through like crazy. And bear in mind, this is like a 16-player co-op game, so this amount of plant fiber is just not good enough for multiple people. If you want all those people to have gear, you know? All right, so we got a shroudy bit here. Let's explore this. There you go. Oh, hello. That's where the lock-on thing could have been useful. So this is lock-on. As you can see, it kind of limits my movement a bit. I don't like it, and it, you know, you roll around the target rather than away or something like that. Now, in my experience, this lock-on thing can get you in a lot of trouble, especially with multiple enemies. Because you'll roll away from one enemy and basically roll straight into another one right next to him because you're rolling in a circle. And that's why I generally don't like it, because I don't have freedom of movement that I expect, need, and want. All right, so we're going to go down into this little cellar here. And we got more bad guys, so let's deal with them. All right. So, looks like, you know, attacking interrupts their swings. You overpower their block as well, they get dazed, and then you can just literally spam them till they're dead. These are the easiest enemy, guys. Don't take this as red for the combat in this game. It is absolutely not. It will kick your ass later on. The thing is, I think what they're trying to do is they make you make you overconfident, you know? Look at that. Lord. Right, that's knocked a bunch of time off our shroud. But it's okay. We'll be fine. Took our health off. I'll show you those purple berries in action now, look. Green bar at the top right. Top left, sorry. Watch it ascend. Alright, so deal with that. That was my last bomb, actually. I shouldn't have done that, but yeah. It was going to be used eventually, right? Bit dark down here. I'll do my best to light it up. We can see. Anything there? There's more shroud. Will the mushrooms come back? Alright, this is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. Yeah. Here's a chest. Doink! Oh, a bandage. Thank you. I wonder if I can I throw this? Oh yeah, throw, hold. Yeah, there we go. So we light up the room. We threw our torch down. And that means we can equip other things while that keeps the room lit. I like that. Nice little detail. Very cool. Good use, good use. Alright. Alright. That's pretty much it, I think. Oh, we got some more here. And we can pick our torch back up. There we go. And that's it. Alright, we got less than a minute to go before a shroud runs out. And it starts killing us, so let's get the F out of here. And that is just a small little Shroud dungeon. I know it is a very, very small Shroud dungeon. But it's an example of, you know, kind of what the dungeons are sort of about. Oh, he's gone, look. Why can't I fire? Hello? Because I had the construction hammer selected. Even though he was holding a bow, he wouldn't fire it. So that's good to know. But there we go, got some more meat and stuff like that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I'm going to have to end the episode. But before I go, let me show you one last thing. If you are not quite convinced about Enshrouded yet, check this out. All right, we have a skill tree. We have a skill wheel, okay? So you can spend lots of points and stuff like that we earn. I mean, we've got 2 points that we can spend right now. And we become battle mages, healers, wizards, tricksters, assassins, rangers, beastmasters, survivors, athletes, barbarians, warriors, tanks. It's all here. It's all here. And each of these gives you a different sort of skill, attribute, stuff like that, more damage, so on and so forth. So this is just fantastic. I can't wait to get stuck into this. It's going to be amazing. So yeah, I mean, sneak attack. Sneak attack deals massive 10 times the damage to unaware enemies. Trigger it, sneak up on an enemy and press E. You know? Beat backstab damage and things like that. So you could become rogues, well rested. The base duration of the rested buff is increased by 5 minutes. Very useful. Alright, miners, quality gear, lumberjacks, and these are just the beginning ones in the circle here. Power parry. Yeah, and then you go branch out. You can become ranger, for example, with multi-shot, more stat enhancing bee sting. You can draw and use your bow while gliding. You will fall slowly. That's freaking awesome. Death from above, baby. All damage dealt to an enemy's head is increased by 20%. Headhunter, I love that. Fantastic stuff. So yeah, it's just a little flavor of what is in store. When you think this is a normal sort of crafting game, survival game, sorry, and then it has an enormous amount of depth that you just didn't see coming. And this is only the beginning, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this first look at Enshrouded here in the early access release. I thank you very much for joining me. And hopefully I will see you for the next one. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.